have to take baby steps to get there. I am going to do additional stuff in the area of LGBT equality. I did put a bill in, it amended the hate crime statute, but only the reporting section, which would have required local police to report incidences of hate crime against individuals with gender identification or sexual orientation differences. And the bill, unfortunately, did not get out of committee. On a party line vote, it was killed. And this, in my mind, is a public safety measure. Some local departments are reporting now that would go to the state police. Some are reporting to the state police these crimes, but not all departments are reporting them. As a society, we need to understand what's going on. We need to be able to counter it. And as a government, we need to be able to protect each and every Virginian. And I was very disappointed in the defeat of this bill, but we are going to come back year after year till we get that passed. I do have a success. I had a bill that requires the Department of Education and the Board of Education to issue regulations that outline when and under what conditions a child should be secluded or restrained. And we do not have regulations on the books yet. Private K through 12 institutions have to follow a certain set of regulations, and the federal government has come out with guidelines. It was a very impassioned presentation, but the subcommittee of Public Education subcommittee held and did vote it out unanimously, so I'm hopeful that that bill will in fact pass both bodies. We have some strong patrons in the House. This gives you a flavor, I think, of where we're heading as a caucus. And I know today there's a bill up before us, Senator Black's bill, which of course would reverse the ruling by our Attorney General to allow these DACA children to attend our state public institutions with at the in-state tuition. And we will fight very hard to defeat that. So thank you for your attention. My job is to introduce our esteemed and fearless caucus chair, Senator McEachin.
First of all, I want to thank all of you all for being here. As you can see, we have an ambitious agenda, but the common theme among all these various bills is opportunity. Opportunities for Virginians to live healthier, safer lives, to be more inclusive in their government, and to regain the trust that they ought to have in their government. Again, we thank you all for being here, and we're happy to try to field any questions that any of you all might have. Jim?
Do you have the votes to drop the Black bill?
It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
We're working.
I would stay in your seat if I were you.
Not this one.
No, the one upstairs. Close. But we certainly anticipate that the governor will veto it, and should it get past us, and that veto will be sustained.
Speaking of the governor, anyone of you know how to ride a horse?
I don't know if any of us would be tough enough to deal with political risk at that
Not judging by those moves.
Another question.
Never say you and the person wrote in on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Elliot, by the way, it seems to be a problem sometimes with governors. Remember, Warren went over the handlebars on the bike.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything in particular in the budget that you want to make sure that it's there, it's not going to be tampered with? Other than it's K-12 education, which you've already done.
Well, you know, those are the biggest items, is K through 12 and higher ed, as well as health and human services.
Thank you.
Yeah, there were no cuts in there, and I don't envision us altering that from the Senate side anyway. I think that if anything happens to those two budgets, they would be increased, if anything. You know, we don't give, just take higher ed, take a look at North Carolina. They give $23,000 a student, we give $8,900. I mean, it's pretty lopsided. I remember before when Mark Warner, the year Mark Warner raised that sales tax, before he raised it, we were told we were 48th in the country in what states gave their local governments for K through 12 education. And I remember, going to bed at night saying, thank God for Alabama and Mississippi. And that brought us to about 35th or 36th, and I understand we're about 37th to 38th. We do a lot better than we've done, considering that from a per capita income, we're like the 8th or 9th wealthiest state in the country. So, if we do anything to those items, we need to increase them, if we can. Okay?
Okay, thanks.
Other questions? Well, we thank you, folks. See you upstairs.